Hello today, and today we're going to have a game of Grand Prix 3 on the PC. Excuse me. And this was a game I had back in the day. Now we're not going to configure the graphics because I'm running it under like not an emulator but a virtual machine because it messes up when you try and load it up on Windows 10 normally. So this is running under XP under a virtual machine. So this only means I can only use the software mode. I can't use the hardware mode. But you know, it still plays well after all these years. Excuse me. This is an amazing game. I was a big fan and always been a big fan of the Grand Prix games by Jeff Crammond. Formula 1 Grand Prix originally on the Commodore Amiga. Excellent game. Also had it for the PC. Grand Prix 2, well, that was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. When that came out, I had to get it. That's when I first got a PC. Now this came out in 2000, the year 2000, the turn of the millennium. And this is based on the 1998 season. So let's just go to main menu and we'll have a look around. So you've got your drive, obviously you go racing, load game, you can even load game. Multiplayer. Now this is the interesting part about this game. No, not this part actually. No, sorry, not multiplayer. I think that's online player. But this is amazing. You don't get this in games nowadays. I'm surprised they didn't put it in like games like the Formula 1 series these days. You can have, as you can see, there are 22 cars. Is it? Yeah. Oh, no one has the number 13. I see. So it goes from 12 to 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 22 cars. And you can play up to 22 players in this game. This is what I thought was amazing. And this even came out on the original Formula 1 Grand Prix and Grand Prix 2. And I think the original Grand Prix, Formula 1 Grand Prix, it was 26 or even more, I think. But you can have, I think you could have up to 26 players because there was more teams back in the day. And what it is, there's a hot seat. It's known as hot seat. So basically, you've got 6 mates around. You play 6 players. You're sitting on your chair. You're playing first. Then the computer takes over your car. Then the next person comes and gives you, and you can play. Absolutely amazing. I thought the way this game was thought out was absolutely brilliant. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go a quick pace. You can change it, practice. You can even have a full championship season. You can qualify. Basically, what you see in a normal race, you can do. It's amazing, this game. Absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do, as I say, we can choose your driver, but I'm just going to keep it as David Coulthard driving for McLaren, and we'll just go to drive. So you can see it's the forecast, so it looks like it can rain, but at the moment it's dry. You can set up your car, but we're just going to go straight into racing. That's where we're using keys, and it's AZ, comma and full stop. Down the bottom there you can see driving aids. You can choose, you can have pushing the F buttons. Hang on, here we go, let's just race. But what we're going to do, we're going to play it as I would with my friends. Basically banger racing Formula 1. Because we had such a good laugh when we did this and playing these games back in the day. Absolutely, back in the day, graphics are amazing. Oh shit! I'm doing a bit of lawn mowing and I've spun out. Shit. Oh, I've hit. So oh fucking hell! I've just been hit again. So Oliver Penis is out of the race. Pants rather. Oh, this is not good. So basically, you use the space bar. I think that would usually be your gear button, I think. But yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun playing this. Yeah, there was a game. And what was amazing about this game also, there were so many mods. That enthusiasts did with this game. There was even websites where you can download mods. Whatever season you was in, whatever year you was in, you could download the current season and put it onto the game. There was also patches, something called GPX patch. You can modify the game, update it. Oh shit! Should be talking while I'm driving and hacking into my teammate who went on to win the World Championship in that year, in 1998. But oh fucking hell, I'm not doing very well. It's probably I haven't played it for such a long time. As I say, I can't really get this game to work anymore properly. I've really fucked up here. Oh god! I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I've really fucked up. Yeah, there was also a Grand Prix. It was an add. I don't know if it was an add-on. It was just another season. It was called Grand Prix 2000 season. And I'm really doing really bad here. Grand Prix 2000 series, and I also had that. And then it finished up with Grand Prix 4, which I also had. Yeah, so I had all the games, and I thought they were all amazing. Probably one of the best, actually I'm going to go to say the best Formula 1 games I've played, because what you can do was amazing. I like the hot seat thing. I'm really fucking up now. Bloody hell. I've just been lapped. This is terrible. Have I been lapped? Oh no, I'm coming off the track again. Yeah, I don't usually play with automatic brakes because that really slows you down. I don't like that. I just tend to play without the brakes, and I am really doing crap. Sounds, that really does sound like a V10. Sounds like a V10 engine, which they used back in the day, in this season, 1998. Yeah, all the teams went to the V8 engine, the V10 engine rather. The V10, not the V8, not the V12s. Unfortunately, they died years ago. Well, it was a long time ago now. Now these new regulations where you get these stupid turbos with the shitty engines. But yeah, I mean, fucking hell. Yeah, the game. Yeah, I used to be. Fuck it. No, I used to be much better than this. Believe me. Obviously, the graphics. Obviously the graphics would look better on hardware mode, but unfortunately I can't run it in hardware mode on the virtual machine, so I have to run it in software mode. Because when you run it in hardware mode, it looks like the graphics are really fucked up. Race won my Amiga Hasbro, at least my teammate won. But yeah, back in the day, I think it's still an amazing game. I'm still saying it's an amazing game, and I'll still say the Grand Prix series was one of the best series out. It's a shame they didn't continue it, implementing with the same, but making it obviously up to date, giving it more options, but keeping the hot seat and all the other options was amazing. They shouldn't, because the gaming nowadays is all about online. That really is, I really don't like that. If they kept this hot seat, it was more sociable and all. But I still think this is an amazing game. I'm crashing out, I'm terrible. Fucking hell. Mind you, as I said, it is difficult to play and talk at the same time. You really do. Stick it in reverse. Yeah, you can make pit stops, you can do, fucking hell. point continuing, I think. Right, just the easy does. I think you've got traction control on this. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, bloody hell! I'll tell you what, me and my mates. I think on the Amiga, the Grand Prix one, Formula 1 Grand Prix and Grand Prix 2, I think they're the two games we had the most fun on. But I did have fun on this one too. Obviously the graphics were vastly improved from Grand Prix 2. Obviously Grand Prix 2 did not use 3D graphics. VGA and SVGA only, but this was probably I think this was the first game in the Grand Prix series to have the 3D graphics, and yeah, that's over. So, oh, Damon Hill was still racing. Oh, of course, he was racing for Jordan then, wasn't he? Michael Schumacher. Yeah. So yes, I honestly think this was one of the best Formula 1 games I've played, but then again, I would say that because I liked all the Grand Prix games, including Formula 1 Grand Prix on the Amiga. Absolutely amazing games. And as I said, I think these will still be my favourite Formula 1 games I've ever played. Yes, I played the new Grand Prix Formula 1 2018. Yes, it looks nice, it looks good, but I wish it would have some of these features what we had on these Grand Prix games. Like the hot seat. I mean, if you had mates over, I don't know. Gaming has changed a lot these days. As I said, it's all online. If you want to play multiplayer, and everything seems to be online, which I don't like really. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.